I really want to be Pink right now, because goddamn, that guy, he's pulling all the bitches. Like, what the fuck is going on? So this chapter of One Piece, yes, I decided I'm going to continue doing One Piece since One Piece is on a fucking roll right now, and that I really do starting to enjoy the series now. And I feel like now I get to talk about it, I have a lot more fun than I do than just reading the manga and just going, yeah, I'll read the chapter now. See ya. So the dwarves charge fucking in, and I'll just get it out of the way. The fucking dwarves, I can't wait until they leave this arc, because they're like the worst bit of this arc so far. But they say, yo, Robin and Usopp can fit in, but Franky, you're too hench, so you're gonna have to go through the toy house, and you have 4 entrances, and he's like, fuck it, I'm going all out. Which makes me unhappy, because it seems like Franky's finally gonna get his time to shine, because Franky never gets anything, like, ever since, like, I don't even think he's had anything for like the longest time. Like he hadn't had any real shining moments in the time skip, from what I know. I mean, he had the General Frankie stuff, but that, I mean, on his own, having a proper fight, he hasn't done nothing. So he's gonna keep them busy, whilst like Usopp and Robin and the dwarves and the toy soldier are gonna go in from the other side and deal with them. And they like he gets introduced to Senora Pink, which is like they're like taking girls' bras off, and he's like, and they're loving it. He's like, you got nothing better to do. Like he's just sucking on his dick. I imagine like some real gruff voice with this guy, and we find out through this after like Franky like cooped events and fucks some of these guys up and their building, is that there is apparently 10 executives, 3 super executives through these guys, I believe, and then we have 2,000 soldiers right now. Like, I think it was in total, like, that much. It was, like, a ridiculous amount of people. And I was like, he's already, like, got that many on his side. Like, Donflamingo, I'm like, Donflamingo know how to make his, like, people happy, because there's so many people in there. And this is also including, like, his other members as well. Like, just to like point out like how many people we've got here, I'm gonna say the ones that are already not, or who are already even being defeated, or we already know of. So we've got Monet, we got Virgo, we got Jiraiya, the one who fought Nami all them on the ship. We have Buffalo and Baby Five. The top 3, however, are Pekka, Diamante, Trevor, and then the other ones that we don't know about yet, apart from like these other 2, is Mark, Bice, Gladius, Lalji, Sugar, Delringer. Like I mean, we know a bit about Delringer or Delringer, but it's like we haven't seen too much about him. And then pretty much Sugar as well. We don't know too much about her, apart from she's the one making like the toys. And you see that Franky, he's got a deal, and it seems like we see from the guy that he seems to like be able to go under like ground or something. Like I don't think it's like that other girl who had like the digging mole fruit, but I think it's like something where he can just like swim in any sort of like dimension or anything. I have no idea like what would be that, but so far I'm really interested in what happens. I mean, we got a little bit of gag here and there in this chapter. Then it makes me like really sad when I saw like the slaves, like the toy workers being worked to freaking death in this chapter, like saying, "Oh, please, I got a family, like I want to go home," like that. And they're just doing this just so they can see the family. And then at daytime, they've got to pretend to be toys, because how can you tell, like, how can you tell them that I'm a toy right now? Like, and not to mention as well, they lose their minds after a while. So it's a pretty much win-win for Don Flamingo, since it's like, oh, like they keep their mouths shut like at daytime, so and then at nighttime they just work their asses off, and then at the point where they just become mindless freaking like workers. So like overall, this was like a very detailed, more build up, since it's like I think next chapter we're getting a nice color page, and not to mention as well the start of the fight, they're saying. And overall, yeah, it was a really enjoyable chapter of One Piece. I really did like this one. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But that's all for you. What's thinking about watching? Remember, strap that panda, sign out, and I'll see you guys next time.